when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. His throw incomplete.
What the fuck is that?
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shuck now to throw.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll drop this down to Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
A
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Let's go.
To throw is Shuck. Look at the big fella go. And down to the 7-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
32 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Shuck. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And shoves him off at the 20. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going right back to Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
In motion goes the tight end. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 on the way to the 3.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll give it to him up the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the clean as they stop him right around the wall.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Williams again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking to beat down Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. J.K. Dobbins, 53 yards. And the Saints add 6 to their lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him, but forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Throwing, Shuck. That's caught down the field by Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 50 yards. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Saints 21, Rams 3.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for Rams. 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That one down the field for Ferguson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Dragon 60, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one swung out to Williams.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 9 now. That escapes the save. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Like it's been as negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Allen. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Mecole Hardman. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete on a deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Pass all 80.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready, set.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact caught the ball free, and it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Here's Hardman to return.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Saints take over first
A
and
great
10.
return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Shuck now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
2 minutes to play here in this 1st half of the NFL playoffs.
To throw now, Shuck.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Byron Young.
Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We said it before the game, but I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. Down the left sideline.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Saints 28, Rams 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
It's now second and
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's Shuck. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now Shuck. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
It's a gain of 7.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
13-yard line.
Second down and 3. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Palmer. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
35. Rams 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Pass complete there to McCool. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Warriors 17. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are back within a score. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available. And they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, right? Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Saints 35, Rams 30.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Throwing, Shuck. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Play fake, Shuck. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
To the air once more, Shuck. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, they didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Breaks through the contact. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. And now the rookie's free. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
37.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's brought down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick. And you have to know where to go with the football, really, in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
Open man, it's Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 49, Rams 37.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 26
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Point after here coming up.
For the extra point.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Saints 49, Rams 44.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 6. That's taken in by Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it. past the 50.
A gain of 15
He's been
yards.
big. 2 touchdowns
That's
earlier.
good.
Now he's got a
Saints.
first down here.
First down.
This offensive game plan has just been
First and
sensational.
10
I mean,
at
when
the
you think about all
49-yard
the
line.
different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
He was brought down at the 45.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Shuck now to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one is right down the middle. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Going to be taken in here by McCoy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Rams, 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to number 17.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And inches at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jarquez Hunter, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Saints. This game wasn't tied for long. How about that? A big return here in the 4th.
And this is that time of game where every big play is magnified. 4th quarter, kick return for a touchdown. You've got to feel great about your chances at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they regain the lead. Now we'll see if they can hold it. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Sheds off the tackle. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now, this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
For number 11.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with a football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down.
What's that, like 5 picks I've dropped now?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Back to throw again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's the backup Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. 53, ready. They snap it to Stafford. He'll try to do it himself. That is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. To throw now, Shuck. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Byron Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll make this a four-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Saints 69, Rams 52.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. On third down, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.